People in parts of northeastern Ontario have been asked to stay home and off the roads today after a big snowstorm blanketed the region. You can't even figure out where the road is there in Sudbury, where residents are digging out for more than 30 centimeters of snow. And even more snow, in addition to freezing rain, is expected through the evening. Highways in the surrounding region have been closed due to the conditions. And the city's mayor says 24 hours won't be enough to clear the snow from the streets. For more on this, we're joined by Marcus Schwabe, the host of CBC Radio Morning North. The show is broadcast from Sudbury, but I understand that you were not able to get into the studio today, Marcus. And as you're showing us right now, still a lot of snow on the ground there.
Absolutely. I've lived in Sudbury since 1996. I've hosted Morning North since 1997. And today was the first day that I could not make it in because of the weather. And, you know, the snow, if you look at the tree that's on the front yard here, it is buried. You can't even see the trunk. People are definitely still clearing out. And I've been doing a lot of shoveling myself today. The snow plow made it down this road once, so there's like a single lane, and he couldn't even push the snow nonstop. He had to, instead of doing it in one pass, he went 20 meters, he would back up 10 meters, take another run at it and keep pushing it until he could finally get through. It's been a crazy, crazy day in Sudbury.
Yeah, now is this heavy, wet snow? Is that part of the problem?
Well, it was just the amount of snow. It started last night, really, in the afternoon as a thunder snow, which is a thunderstorm during a snow shower. So there was lightning, you could hear thunder, and that's an indication that you're gonna get heavy snow, which we did, and it was blowing all night. Like I've driven through 30 centimeters of snow before, and I know the Environment Canada is saying we had 30 centimeters, but this is way more because of the drifting. The snow was, when I stepped out, was above my knees in my front porch, and then clearing the driveway. I got up an extra half hour early just to do it, and by the time I had enough of a path to get to the end of the driveway, I realized the entire road was just as deep, and there was no way I was going to make it into work.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're saying that you've lived there for 30 years, so it's not like you just moved to Sudbury and it's like, oh, it's a lot of snow. Like, you're used to winter in Sudbury, and this is obviously exceptional. So, I mean, I assume it's virtually shut down the city. What kind of impact is it having on Sudbury?
Yeah, the mayor of Sudbury says this is unprecedented. They had snowplow operators driving to emergency workers today, so doctors, nurses, healthcare workers, to pick people up. Despite that, the hospital canceled elective and some non-elective surgeries today, including cancer treatments. Apparently those cancer treatments are going to go ahead tomorrow. But Laurentian University is closed again tomorrow. It was closed today. College was closed. There was no transit. Police were recommending that people stay off the roads today just so the crews could do their work. It was harkened back to COVID, where everyone was told to stay home. That was 6 years ago, almost to the day.
Are you going to get in to do your show tomorrow morning?
I've been shoveling. Several hours I shoveled, and the plow came by. This is actually the street where I live, and I was able to clear a path to this road. There's one lane. If the plow comes by again tonight, there'll be another mountain of snow at the end of my driveway for me to clear. And hopefully I do get to work. I'm supposed to pick up our newsreader in the morning as well. So if I don't get in, there might be no news in Northern Ontario tomorrow. No, actually, a huge thanks to our colleagues in Thunder Bay, because they were able to fill in for us this morning. I did a few live hits onto the program, talking to people who are stuck in the snow, and people who are just trying to shovel out. Shoveling is the word of the day.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to tell you how to do your business, but I think you need to befriend that neighbor who has a snowblower, and I think he might be able to help you get to the road there, right?
Absolutely. Some snowblowers were actually snowblowing the road itself because they were impatient for the plow. But yeah, it would take forever.
Okay, Marcus Schwabe, host of CBC Radio Morning North. He may or may not be hosting it tomorrow in Sudbury, Ontario. Thank you so much.
I will be there.